Hello and welcome back to Crusader Kings 3, this a Game of Thrones Wildling playthrough. We are continuing as King Halleck, Kingsblood of the First Forest. Look, of the First Forest, yes, but also of the Frostfangs, also of the Frozen Shore, and just about to be King of the Thenn as well. We're going to usurp it from the current King of Thenn, Magnar Styr, son of Sigurd, away from him and to us. We're going to usurp the kingdom with the gold. Well, we've got an absolute ton of gold. We're going to usurp it, and what this is going to do is hopefully going to get rid of the realm of the Thenn. Why has he still got a kingdom? I'm going to press play. Okay, that has done nothing. How has he still got a kingdom? Is that because it's a head of faith title? Oh no, that's frustrating. That is very frustrating. I don't suppose we can get that away from him, can we? No. I was really banking on that, destroying his realm so I could just individually take on everyone else. But never mind. I suppose we move in other directions. Couple of updates in between episodes. The first one, we have renamed this illustrious armor to the King's Strength armor as from one of your guys' suggestions. Honestly, that really fits. I think that's a good wildling kind of name. This kind of thing that really, come up with. So I've got the King's Trunk armor. We've got Redbeard's axe. We are truly going to be a sight to behold on the battlefield, especially when we go and take the wall. And on the subject of the wall, yes, there was a new commander of the Night's Watch, but there are further political developments from the south. If we zoom out, it looks like the realm of the Seven Kingdoms has shattered. Now, honestly, I don't know if this is maybe just an event or something, because I know in the CK3, a Game of Thrones mod, whenever a kind of internal war was declared between any of the major players like Dawn, Westerlands, Vale, or what have you, the realm would essentially splinter like this. So it kind of, would simulate them all doing what they wanted to rather than the king or whoever having good authority. But it looks like it has completely disappeared because they are no longer at war. At least they're not at war. Lord Rhaegar, now the handsome Targaryen, only the Lord of King's Landing, still 14,000 men to call to him. Although we've got the King of Dragonstone, Jerome Targaryen, the son of Rhaegar the Handsome, with 7,000 men. Will they be able to reunite the Seven Kingdoms, the Iron Throne underneath the Targaryen dynasty, or will another dynasty emerge from the ashes and be able to unite the realm? Well, this is very timely. We've got the Vale, which is actually still a kingdom, so they've done very, very well out of this. Patron of the Arts, 26,000 men, but importantly for us, the Ironborn have crumbled, which means they can no longer raid us with impunity. Fantastic. We shall see who emerges from this relative battle royale of south of the wall. I mean, I always thought, the wildling is supposed to be quite politically unstable. Well, apparently this is as well. We've got Lord Donald Stark, 15 years of age, only the Lord of the Red Front and of Winterfell. For some reason, the Red Front, yeah, the Red Front, that is his primary title. Fine, whatever. The Red Front down here, okay, that's just confusing. I'm not going to worry about that. Let's just have a quick look here. Also, we've got the Casterly Rock as well under the High Lordship. Domela the Proud, Lannister, 12.7k men. We'll see if this realm remains splintered. I hope it does for our sake, because that would make a conquest of the north very, very easy. But let's just go back in, keep trying to progress our own war. We're going to just take down the Iron Skin. We should be fine, just easy, able to just go in. Quick, easy, in and out. Yeah, we're still reinforced from the previous battles. But we'll be fine. We should be fine. When we raise all our armies, control click just to get a couple thousand in. 12,000 levies, 14,000 levies. Just throw the levies at them. Let's do it. Relations damage, that's fine. We don't need to have relations with them. That's fine. We're losing a lot of men, but that's fine. They're peasants. That's what they are for. We're trying to reunite. Unite the king. The Kingdom Beyond the Wall, 12 months. Oh, that's so long. And my daughter, Deet Kingsblood, has died. That is very, very bad. Now, we have a bit of an unfortunate situation at the moment. We have 4 kingdoms under our title, and we have a lot of children. Unfortunately, or fortunately, however you see it, we have no kind of gendered succession laws. So, Gavin gets First Forest and the Thenn, then Willow gets the Frostfangs. And that's apparently it. Cool. That can't be true. Someone else could be able to get something else. Thenn is Gavin. Frostfangs is Willow. Frozen Shore is Ragwile. Who on earth are you? My granddaughter. Oh, this is just going to be a pain. This is going to be a pain, basically. Succession is going to be an absolute pain. How are we going to be able to do that? Well, there are two ways we can do it. Either it doesn't have everyone, which honestly may be the way we have to go, but we do not have the renown, unfortunately, yet to do that. Or we try and unite, actually make the realm beyond the wall. Now, we do technically have enough to be able to create it. We've got enough counties, we've got enough gold, but we need to resolve the beyond the wall struggle. And that's not looking likely as an option. Let's just quickly do this council position. Marshal. DOS, you'll do. You will do. Cool, we can hold court. We'll do that in a second. We have a look at the struggle. We can either have hostility or conciliation phases. These do not count as doing it, which means basically we need to do another phase, which could be conciliation, ending decisions, first forest dominance, status quo detente. Now, we're obviously going towards first forest dominance. What we need here is a lot. Hostility phase. We need to get to the hostility phase. We need the entire region or beyond the wall, and every county needs to be forestman. And that's going to be so annoying. So annoying. And I need to control all of this. Yeah, we'll get that. We can get that fine. It's just converting of my capital kingdom. Ooh, must be the forestman. Ooh, actually, we can do that. We can do that. First forest, only the kingdom. First forest kingdom, it needs to be forestman. We can absolutely do that. Let's get our councillors onto promote culture and get that going. 8 years left. Yeah, this is going to be... Why do you hate me? Minus 100. Minus 110 threatened by aggression. Yeah, this isn't going well. This isn't going well. Family feast remembrance, and tonight the family feast was a somber affair that my daughter's recent death still hangs over the great hall like a dark cloud. Few of us spoke, and we find it was mostly to speak of deeds. She actually died of childbirth. Oh, shame. God rest her soul, indeed. Or I should say gods, as we are a wildling all gods. Let's hold court, see what everyone wants to discuss. Now, the enemy within, about that lake folk outsider. Yeah, let's be harder to integrate. No, let's do much we can learn. No, that's going to be many people. Let's do that just so we can get everyone to become a forestman. Merging cultural identities and horn feet. Yeah, forestman culture. Yeah, let's do that. A bit of prestige didn't hurt anyone, even if everyone, all our vassals are going to hate us even more. Never mind that though. Ooh. Yeah, this isn't going great. Tell you what, can I just raise my men at arms? I know let's maybe just move a little bit further away from them. Raise all the men at arms. Surely you can just get raised. Fine. Faction targets me. Disillusion faction. That's going to be the issue. That's going to be a big issue. But what we're going to try and do is maybe try and go through these struggle phases. We've got hostility with 317 out of 1,000, and then we can start to think about everything. What we're actually going to do is we're going to open up the culture map mode. Don't tell me all of this is... yeah, we just go right up here. All this has to be forestman culture. So you are Night Lake folk. That's bad. That's very bad. Hornfoot, that's bad. You are Hornfoot, yeah. Wildling or gods. Tell you what, can I get you to give a vassal directive? Can I get you to promote culture? No. Cool. We need to try and promote culture in this territory. Big time. We kind of need to evoke it from these guys. Honestly, I think it might be... I can't revoke titles because I have a truce with them. Of course I do, because of course I had to vassalize. Basically, all these people are forced vassalize anyway. We are unable to get the right cultures that we need for this, which could mean we get a bit messy at some point. You're educating my child, good for you, and we've got 100%. Good job. There, fantastic. Oh, the Then have raised their army. Rock and Stone will go towards a random forestman. Thank you very much. What are the Then doing? What are you doing? You've just got your army raised, but nothing else. Cool. Purchase truce, yeah, we're not going to do that. And there's factions going against us. Of course. Architect, not worth it. Corporate almoner, food taster, fool. You feel prisoners. Let's just mass ransom everyone. How about that? And I've already seen my provision Vladimir, who is a forestman, could join me in the coming months. Yeah, go on then. Go on then. We're not going to proclaim a dynastic nickname. I can pardon my vassal. You don't like me, so no. How about that? Please can be ransomed. You should be getting ransomed. And White Bark, Horse Enthusiast. This is my horse. My vassal High Chieftain Black Elk looks White Bark up and down, nodding approvingly. It's a mighty fine mare you have there, my king. Be grateful the army to a ride. Yeah, go for it. A new visitor. Yeah, let's become better acquainted. Fine. Now, with the recent conquest, Troublemaker Heir, I'm not exactly pleased to know that his Rowan's brother's been trouble from the start. He arrived in Flake March. His first couple of weeks have been spent gallivanting about, ignoring most of the rules that stronghold guests are expected to follow. Oh dear. Oh come on, he's abusing it now. One quick thing, we conquered the Fens in the last episode. We have a look at some of the buildings. They're insane. In fact, we're actually going to station. Well, fine, we'll do that. But what we've actually got here in Tun Vunag are a couple of buildings here. We've got the Fen Valley, which gives you supply limit, development growth, plague resistance, building slots, +2, which is huge, by the way. But then we've also got the Great Kilns of Tun Vunag, which gives an additional 2.6 tax, and then station men-at-arms damage 90% and toughness 90%. Levy reinforcement, development growth, men-at-arms maintenance, captain effectiveness. This is insane. This is absolutely insane. And what we've done is stationed some giants there. So we have a load of giants that have got 110 damage, 168 toughness, which surely will be able to counter any Westerosi knight or heavy cav that's ever going to try and come against us. That's what I think. That is what I think. Hostile faction disbanded. Cool. We need to try and get all of this to be our. And an unfortunate duel. Oh my goodness, what now is he up to? High Chieftain brother spent most several weeks in the company of Chiefess Munda, who brought the lad to the stronghold garrison. Sadly, it did not go well. Not only was the lad more concerned about proving himself than actually learning anything, the two of them did not get along. They wanted to do a duel. Shiva, who as Valmir was my guess, but the lad forced each by drawing his blade and attacking, at which point the duel was inevitable. Let's hope that's the last of it. 48%, Chiefess Munda wins a duel and severely injures Valamir. What a shame. 47, Munda wins a duel and Valamir becomes wounded. 4% she becomes wounded. Brutally mauled and incapable. You asked for it. I'm sorry, you did literally ask for it. An alliance will involve of a different culture, hey. I don't know about that, the conciliation phase. We need to keep going with this other phase. Tell you what, let's get my councillor. Are you on foreign affairs? Get on foreign affairs. Let's get rid of this truce to the Then, so we can keep going. And why did I agree to this? Valmir spent the last several weeks shadowing my every move, and the questions are endless. Why did you do it that way? Where are you going now? What did you say? What? Every time I turn around, there he is, trying to be helpful, but more from them not getting in the way. Oh my goodness, this kid, man, this kid. Conciliation phase. We don't want the conciliation phase, thank you. Or if we are in a conciliation phase, we need to get there, like ASAP, really, preferably before I die. Time with the heir. Oh, what now? The visit won't be there much longer. Fantastic, and we can wait. We'll do a feast or something in due course. Gained arrival Valamir. Yeah, whatever. He's on his way. Get out of here. Disillusioned faction. Oh, come off it. Reduced a stress level. Lovely. Disillusioned faction. It's just going to be constant, and we need to. Can I actually colonize anything? I can't. No, that's a shame. More councillors are dying. Steward, we need a high steward. Literally the highest steward we can get, because we need 7 years. Still 7 years left. Oh, tell you even what. Can I even get you to possibly go to managed domain? Do that. Is that going to help at all? No, it really isn't. But whatever. Now the Lakefolk Confederation will still have a truce. We do have a truce, but not for much longer, baby. Let's just instantly go in as soon as that thing runs out. Duchy, we can go against the whole duchy of Ghost Lakes, baby. We're doing it. How many men do you have? 700, but you do have some allies. We'll do a cheeky little raise all the armies. Get my men at arms in, please. Apparently not. Fantastic. Oh, that'll do. 15k men. That's absolute overkill. But it'll be fine. Let's lead the army ourselves, of course. I'm going to catch them. No. Everyone keeps dying. Please stop dying. We need Marshal. Rowan. Hi Chief Death Row, no, you annoyed me with your son annoyed me, so we'll give it to Gorn instead. Wildling, old gods, and importantly a forestman. So let's burn in the capital, the Hormote. And then we shall keep going, and we've got a... Where is it? I just want to give it to a randomer. I don't particularly want it, thank you very much. 46%. Let's go to the Frigid Rise. What a name. Alliance expired. Yeah, that's fine. Siege 1. Is that going to be the war? 82%. No, let's go to the Idle Barons instead. Hopefully that'll be it. Come on. Ooh. How are we doing? Yeah, they are 4 months there. We should be fine though. Amiable the troublemaker. He's just a dog. You want 145? I can afford it though, so why not? Why not? 100%. There we go. Enforce demands, baby. The fool has spirit indeed. We've got territory up here. Lovely. Let's dish it out. Let's dish it out. You're my captain and friend. You'll get that as well. Any duchies I can give you? No. Cool. Why can't I grant you titles? Cool. Can I grant you another title? No. Okay, I don't know why they can't do that. We just have to give it to a randomer then. Fine. Successor, son of the first forest, my acclaimed captain, has lost his stuff. We've got to need a new castle, and everyone's dropping dead. So Lambert steady. Why not? Why have we got a Faith of the Seven Honey Winer up here? I do not know, but I'm not going to question it. We're not going to question it. Get rid of the dynastic nickname. Oh my goodness, get out of there. Scheme at court. Now, luckily, the White Walkers haven't arrived yet, and what we're actually going to do is we're going to tell all of you to actually expand. Give vassal directive. Why can't I give a vassal directive? Oh, Bleakwater, can I give you a vassal directive? No, I can't. Oh my goodness, this is going so well. This is going so well. Let me guess. Yeah, okay, cool. Convert faith in county finished. Fantastic. Where is my seer? Here you are. So most of this is actually the correct religion. 14 years left. Fantastic. Rest for the weary. Let's see what we can find. Searching for the unknown. The darkness. Dampness and desolation reign inside the castle. No traces of life have gone. Let's search the upper floors. Trinkets and baubles. Shame. Gift artifact. Want to give me ancient plaque? I thought it was ancient plague for a second there. Ugh. No, thank you. Betrothal. This is my son Sodden to Val. Oh, why not? Why not? On his way. Yeah, get out of there. Don't care. Let's keep going though. Let's keep going. Just keep one eye on my health. For 49, still in good health. We're in rat hunting, cat athletic, personal physician, and brewing herbs. Cool, and oh my goodness, we're overrun by stress. Yeah, we're gonna have to hold a feast, no matter. Ancient plaque, yeah, why not? But let's have a quick look. The Vale are absolutely, they vassalize a lot of the south of they vassalize the south and north. They're allied to the Baratheons, Robert the Bucking Stag of Shipbreaker Bay. They've got basically the entire Riverlands suzerained underneath them. Is the Vale going to be the ones to unite? To unite Westeros? Wow, this would be huge if that did happen. But let's actually hold a feast. Let's hold a feast. Yeah, go on then. Host a feast at the capital. Corpse Cove, why not? We're not going to have Mountaineer Cultural Ambassador. Honorary guest. Pff, yeah, why not? We'll splash out because we can afford it. We can absolutely afford it. And recreation. Yes. We need to get rid of our disastrous match. Yeah, okay, cool. No one wants to marry each other. Fine. 29 days until begins. Is it just your guest list 40? Travelling, oh right, people are alive now. Cool. I suppose it is quite a way for most people to travel. Welcome, friends. Indeed, Gericka's Fowlery. Pranks, really childish, but we're wildlings. Tell you what, yeah, sure, we're wildlings. They love pranks. Get rid of that stress. Yeah, a bird's end. After days and nights of joyous company, my feast is soon to be over. Not every guest seemed to be pleased, except perhaps Gericka, who saw clutching her nose where the peacock marked her. It all seems to be no one's wish close to Munda after her brutal disposal of the bird. We should do this more often. We should indeed. Started holding a grudge against Gerika. Fine. What a good evening indeed. Lovely. We lost a bit of stress. Everyone's had a good time. And what kind of food is this? So rich in flavour. I've never before been tasting such an incredible exotic treat. Oh, and these lavish, wonderfully lavish sweets. This feast has some incredible dishes I've never tasted before and feel never again. Life affirmed, but we get 34 stress loss. So a toast to, yeah, we'll do her, fine. Celebrations end with all that. It is done. Finish the feast and we can get out of there. Press play. And we're getting close to uniting the wall. We need to get out of these phases of, we need to get to literally the only thing that is, meaning we can't get it, is the phase mechanic, unfortunately. The struggle mechanic. We're now on 454 out of 1,000. Lord Commander Vice and Castle, he's so bad. He's so bad. We can absolutely go at end of the road. Whoa. I sat at my table, about to break my fast, but all hunger left me. Something feels amiss and knows to be true when I see my wife, Area, somebody approaching. King and messenger arrived the night before bearing grievous news. I'm afraid your uncle, Chieftain Raymond, was slain in battle. We have got a load of gold that, to be completely honest, we can't even really spend. So what we're going to do is we're going to go and commission a few things. We're going to do an artifact, so we're going to get some regalia, as we don't have any yet. And we're also going to commission an epic. Let's give it a go. And an accomplished storyteller. Exceptional. Yeah, let's do it. We can afford it. We can absolutely afford it. So we've got 600, 700 gold and family epic perspective. My family epic seems to be progressing well, and some lines already sound like they'll be quoted for decades to come. But Crass, there's a lot of questions about the focus of the story. Me and my destiny, my family history, or let's do destiny, because we are, at the end of the day, we want to unite the kingdom beyond the wall. And by the way, what is happening here? You're defending and a great ranging against the wall. Ooh, I wonder if that shatters your realm. That would be huge. That will be massive. That means we can absolutely go in on them. And honesty and perception, often not very plausible, such as the part with the river of silver. On the other hand, who's to say what the past was like? Honestly, which improves personal scheme. No, let's get the renown. We need renown. We're going to be disinheriting my entire family. What's happening here? Yeah, the Night's Watch, they're selling out, but let's be honest, they're not selling out against me. Conciliation phase plus 5, and this is hostility phase plus 5, baby. We don't mind that. How is the war going? 94%. Battles lost minus 60%. Occupied counties, a giant stare. And family epic inspiration strikes. Crass has taken a number of liberties in my family epic in regards to warfare and battles. Honestly, absolutely, yes. We can get definitely one that gets us better stuff. A motto for the ages. I need something that sounds epic. Huge. Add my family's motto. I don't have one, to be completely honest. But we'll take the renown. We'll take the renown. And what's happening here is that there's going to be a last stand of the Then at the province of Weddick. And it's not going to go too good for them, is it? No, it is not. The Battle of Hawks' Fjord. Bound in faith. Piety and same faith tax, or renown. We'll go for renown. Why not? We need the renown. Cool, yeah, surely that's got to be the war. An inspiration, a wife's touch. I spot my wife Edia chatting excitedly to Gavin, listing ideas and suggestions for his regalia. My metalsmith, the barely concealed his contempt, clearly annoyed. Let's leave it to the expert. Leave it to the expert. Let's leave it to the expert. Indeed. Yeah, there we go. Cousin and prison. Oof, that's not great. Pride of the family, and my spy master Chief Desrone seems to be the latest person to have listened to excerpts. Your great-great-grandfather was a fascinating and resourceful figure. If it had been known that you were even half as underhanded as he, people would think twice before acting against you. Honestly, we're wildlings. Who cares if we're honourable and upstanding? Yes, the blood of that snake is flowing in my veins. My mortal body. Oh no. Quarreling servants. Yeah. Wisdom indeed. And the council meeting amiable. A little brighter. Oh dear. Please don't die yet. And the council meeting. And we gain some prestige. We've been quite stressed out. I may have to start getting rid of disinheriting. Sorry. some people. Disinherit. Why can't disinherit? Does not have disputed heritage. What? Refuses to fulfill an attempted betrothal. Oh no. Oh no. Holy succession wars. Oh no. Don't know how to play. Can't disinherit. Okay, this is going to be bad. Succession's going to be bad. But in other news, the Then might be fantastic. Oh baby, we are so back. We are so back. Honestly. Oh, I might just declare war on all of them and just go in right now before we die. Before we very, very quickly probably do die. Let's meditate the weirwood quickly. See if I can calm. Did we lose stress? We didn't. Oh, that's a shame. That's a shame because if we're stressed out, we could die basically any second. But let's. Wait, was that get vassalage? We can't. No. Well, let's just conquer everyone. Let's just conquer county against you. Conquer county against you. We can't. We've got a truce still. Lol. Conquer county against you. We can. We can. Lovely, lovely. Conquer county against you. Let's get everyone under my banner. Everyone. Any of you? Oh, we've got someone up here. Let's conquer county against you. Boom. We're gonna raise all our boys down here. I'm just gonna march north. That's what I get. The Great March North to unite all independent kingdoms of north of the wall will be ours. 24k. That'll be more than enough. More than enough. Let's go to these guys. Burn it down quickly. An excellent epic. Here we go. The King's Blood Saga. Prestige, renown, enemy hostile scheme, phase length, day slower, lovely control, territory defender, advantage +6, and court grandeur bonus. That is actually masterwork and is actually really good. Blood on the snow. It comes from nowhere, hits me clean in the temple. I didn't even see the projectile coming, much less try to dodge for a moment. I stagger. Blinded. A sharp peal of giggles rings out behind me in a whirl. Someone rises from the hiding spot on the snowball already. We need to get rid of stress. We need to get rid of stress, and we need to, yeah, we're no longer overwhelmed. Fantastic. Let's burn down Hag's Peak, and Family Epic, a work completed. You can stay at court, why not? We've got the gold for it. Somewhere's under siege, fine, doesn't matter. We'll just burn this place down quickly. 100%, there we go. Lovely, lovely. Oh, please don't crash the game. You go up to there, we'll give away Hag's Peak to a forestman. Go to Osher, why not? There we go, let's reunite. Royal Court is a court artifact. It is a court artifact. We'll put it over here, the book, the King's Blood Saga. Lovely, look at that. And let's go. Burn this place down. 12 days left in Shaggy Home. Oh my goodness, these these names are of these places beyond the wall. I know, I think probably most of these are probably made up. And oh, that's not the war. What do you mean? Why is that not the war? Giants stare off a piece. Okay, apparently that's not his. I don't know. We're just going to move north instead. Let's just move north instead. I don't know why that didn't count towards anything. We'll take Traveller's Lodge, and that hopefully will be a war inspiration. A fellow connoisseur, my chiefess, my vassal chiefess, Valwem, liege. I've heard your patronage of Gavin the Metalsmith, forging regalia how worthy of a king, and yeah, we'll get the slightly high quality, of course. Captains become rivals, whatever. I haven't got time for that. 100% here. Lovely. First Forest Conquest of Wanderers Ridge, Traveller's Lodge, apparently. Halleck, yeah, go on. Bit rakish, but who cares? Let's go in on you guys. Oh, you want to run away, do you? Inspiration Reels, fine regalia. It's a bit stinky, to be honest, but it's fine. It's fine. We'll just burn it all down to the ground. How about that instead? Regalia, yes please, a fine regalia. And there we are. There you have it. We've got a full... Everything is now kitted out. Regalia is not great, I admit, but right by the end of life, oh my goodness, no. Getting old, her stride is not as swift as it once were. Keep her lineage alive, I found a good match for her. It's an agile stallion, why not? 100% here in the Chieftain of Spearwood. The Fool has spirit, and we will grant it to another. Yeah, why not? You can have it. And now, last but no means least, let's go up here. Oh, you want to dance, do you? You want to try and siege me down? Me? Okay, okay. This isn't going to go well for you. This is not going to go well for you. You're going to run away like the cowards you are. Okay, I see how it is. I see how it is. Circle of life and rest easy. Ah, shame. My old self, I'm no longer ill. And now we can rest. Wow, fantastic. We're no longer ill. And look at that. We've nearly united the entirety-ish of the kingdom beyond the wall. 91%. Let's attack you up here. We are going to be able to catch them, aren't we? We're catching somebody. No, we're not, apparently. Come on, faster. These guys are just running rings around us and they can't do anything. We're going to catch someone here. Just before we do, I'll lead the boys myself. Why not? And yeah, they've got the advantage. We've got the men. It's going to be a victory for us. We'll kill Fens by the 100. There we go. 100%. Enforce demands. Disband all. There we go, baby. There we go. 4-4. We'll just give it away though for Border Gore. I am not being bothered about that. Empty council positioning. New Castellan. Ironborn. Fine. You'll have to do. And we've got another perk. Sappers. That's going to be so good as we've got so many men at arms that can help us there. Royal Court. What we've got here. We've got Ygritte in despair. For my throne, I have the visceral cries of my daughter Ygritte and the sounds of a struggle probably bolting up and racing down the hallway. I scared to stop listening to my friend Halleck restrained the poor lass. Barely had time to bark for a demand when read a masterpiece. Oh, Halleck knows best. Yeah, come on, listen to your teacher. And we've got a pedestal item, Then Urn. It's stinky, but it's Then. What do you expect? But it's alright, I'll do. The stench of success. The smell is completely unbearable, I know. Been a solid month since Gavin brought down that blasted elk while hunting and he's still carrying his maggot-ridden head. Ah, very nice, very nice. Haha, yeah, sure, he is my heir at the end of the day, I suppose. And cacophony. Oh, stress again, overwhelmed by stress. We're always overwhelmed by stress. Oh my goodness, we're just going to quickly zoom out. The Vale has basically vassalized the entire north. Wow, including, if they take it Winterfell, they have the Arryns have taken Winterfell. The Arryns of the Vale have basically conquered the north. They've taken the Dreadfort, White Harbour, the Last Lands, Edgewood, the Vills, of course the Cranogmen, as well of the Neck. They've taken the Barrow lands. That's my northern accent, by the way. And oh, and don't forget the Pikes and the Salt Cliffs have also taken. There's been Ironborn incisions into the north as well, but the Vale basically overran the Riverlands as well. Is this all? This is all Valemen as well. The Reach. It's basically Old Town, High Garden are all under the suzerainty of the Arryns. King Jarrett, the patron of the arts and conqueror. Oh, well, he's got what? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 kingdoms under his control. Only the Stormlands, which, let's be honest, is pretty much conquered. And, well, the Vale has basically reunited the 7 kingdoms. Even King's Landing, even the Targaryens have bent the knee. Even though they are allied with Dragonstone, they bent the knee to the Arryns. Wow. Well, they've done very well. They have done very, very well from a... Yes, they're always powerful, but this truly is insane. They are attacking the West March in the Old Town de Jure War. Ooh. Ooh, okay, so it looks like the West March into the Tarly. Of course, it's the Tarlys are standing up. Of course, the Tarlys. This is the son, Athen Tarly, son of Randall Tarly. Samantha Tarly standing up, but it doesn't look like it's going to be too successful. Wow. Well, this is wasn't expecting this. Maybe there will be an end game. After all, if we are / when we're able to take the wall, it looks like we may have to fight against the Valemen. The Knights of the Vale, will they come to the rescue? Winged Knights, yeah, 125. Okay, they are. Oh, they're strong. They're very strong. Of course, got the Bloody Guard as well. They're strong as well. Ooh, it's going to be a good battle. It's going to be a good battle. But I'm going to end this episode here. Thank you very much for watching. I hope you're enjoying this series as much as I'm making it. We're getting so close now to taking the first forest. Hopefully we can get it before Succession. I don't know if we'll be able to, but we'll see. We're getting close to ending the struggle phase. We just need to try and get the culture spread. Now we've got the majority of the culture spread. But it's basically take Night Lake Folk, Hornfoot, Then get this settled by Forestmen, and we will be there. But we'll see. We shall see. Thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.